Okay, we are going to move and go on to something a little bit different. We have asked the Tulsa team to come out here and give just a 3-minute pitch of what their project has been. Like Jeff talked about earlier, we moved out to Tulsa in January of this year, and we were received with such open arms that in the summer we hired a former CCEW intern and team leader, Taylor Potter, full-time to help us grow that program out there. So Taylor has done a tremendous job this semester. She is our only staff member out at the OU Tulsa campus, and she has really developed the team and the program into something much more and much bigger than we could have even imagined it. So Taylor?
Thank you so much, Val. It's been a wonderful opportunity to work with Team IntegRevive this semester, our second OU Tulsa CCEW team. This team had the challenge of learning to overcome technical barriers, learning to work with 2 biotechnologies that are completely foreign to their areas of study. And I had the opportunity of watching them grow in 2 ways during this process. Well, more than 2 ways, but 2 ways that definitely stuck out to me. The first was that they learned Googling was not the answer. And the second is that they learned talking to people is the answer. And our team was able to talk to over 30 professionals in Tulsa and the state of Oklahoma and even nationwide about wound care. And I think you will see that in their presentation today. They carried this tradition of learning new things outside of the traditional CCEW project as well, where 3 of our team members got to try Rice Krispie treats for the first time, thanks to CCEW. Who would imagine having not tried Rice Krispie treats before? But at this time, I'd like to introduce Bhagyashri, one of our outstanding OU Tulsa CCEW members, who's going to provide a short pitch to you about our project on wound care and the actionable recommendations we were able to give to our 2 inventors.
1 out of every 50 Americans suffer from a chronic wound, a wound that does not heal for over the period of years or months. Wounds are expensive, and of course, they use very toxic medication. Good evening. I am Bhagyashri from Team IntegRevive, and this is my team. For the semester, we work on 2 OU technologies that have their secondary application in wound care. Over the semester, we studied the entire scope of wound care, and we are able to categorize the wounds based on the talks we had with our professionals. These 2 OU technologies are Dr. Michael Ashby's hypothiocyanide, that is HTC, and Dr. Ann Pereira's CAP37. HTC is a naturally occurring antimicrobial with low toxicity. It is naturally found in human saliva. It kills microbes and decreases the infection that are caused due to lack of saliva. Dry mouth is one such condition where there is no saliva in your mouth, and it will lead to oral wounds. HTC help in dry mouth is a big market with 3.96 billion, and HTC helps in preventing these oral wounds. This market is very big, growing at an annual growth rate of 6%. And as we talked to dentists and endodontists, they suggested that this needs a very good over-the-counter treatment. For HTC, with initial investment of about 2.5 million, it is able to create a value of 10 millions after the phase 1 of FDA. FDA is one such approval that every drug has to go through when it has to come to market. The next is, this is about the short-term market goal for HTC. The long-term opportunities for HTC is to focus on the diabetic ulcers, which is almost a 2.3 billion market, growing at a rate of 8%. So these are the 2 recommendations for HTC to follow. For CAP37, it is a naturally occurring, very strong antibiotic, and it is based on its mechanism of action. It is very difficult to develop a resistance towards it. Based on the studies and the lab test, it has been proven that CAP37 is very applicable on the corneal ulcers. This market is almost 60 million and growing at a rate of 2%. Though these numbers sound little less, but here it is very important to note that this market needs a new solution for gram-negative bacteria, for treating gram-negative bacteria. And that is what CAP37 provides. For CAP37, with initial investment of almost around $200,000, it is able to produce a value of $800,000 after the preclinical stage of FDA. Unfortunately, due to some intellectual property reasons, we cannot tell the long-term opportunities for CAP37. So, as a team IntegRevive, we'll look down for both these technologies and find out the viable short-term and long-term opportunities for them. And we believe that whenever these drugs come to market, they will have a solution for their niche market and for the chronic reoccurring wounds. On behalf of my team, I would like to thank you